Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this broadcast brought to you by the Quitman Bulldog Sports Network. I'm Jacob Cater, the voice of the Bulldogs, alongside the Quitman East program. We are bringing you this broadcast of some high school volleyball. The Quitman Lady Bulldogs playing host to the Yellville Ladies, the Yellville Summit Lady Panthers, coming all the way from Yellville, Arkansas. And I will go ahead and give you the starting roster for these teams. For the Lady Panthers, a sophomore, number 13, Kyla Jackson. A sophomore, number 14, Maya Klump. A sophomore, number 2, Riley Hobson. A sophomore, number 4, Amelia Fisher. A sophomore, number 8, Sofia Minguez. A junior, number 11, Bradlyn Collins. A junior, number 5, Hannah Hayward. A senior, number 1, Abby Methvin. A senior number 20, Gracie Beatty. A senior number 30, Hallie Shipman. A senior number 7, KJ Moore. A senior number 16, Kylie Still. And a senior number 21, Trinity Murphy. For the home team, the Quitman Lady Bulldogs, a junior number 1, Hannah Hardy. A junior number 2, Addie Ream. A sophomore number 3, Gretchen Wagner. A sophomore number 4, Dakota Rhodes. A sophomore number 6, Ella Isom. A sophomore number 7, Lexi Hobbs. A sophomore number 9, Alex Johnson. A junior number 12, Madison Harnick. A sophomore number 13, Sarah Dixon. A sophomore number 14, Ava Sullivan. A sophomore number 15, Maddie Simone. A junior number 21, Caitlin Sullivan. A sophomore number 22, Amber Bickford. A junior number 26, Allie Lip. A junior number 27, Claire South. A junior number 34, Gracie Sue. And of course, lone senior on the team, number 20, Miss Heidi Goza. And these two teams waiting the whistle call. Before we start this game, I'd like to extend a special thanks to the South family for feeding all our student athletes before the game. And now we will have the national anthem. And we will get things underway as both of these teams look to come into this one. Have a competitive matchup. Of course, as we have just had the national anthem played, of course, today is the 22nd anniversary of the attacks of 9/11, and we should always remember the terrible incident that happened all those years ago, and keeping our thoughts and prayers those who continue to defend our nation. Still getting in position. And Yellville Summit will have the serve to start things off. The senior Abby Methvin will get it over the net to start things here in the Bulldog Complex. And that one's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Bulldogs. First point's going to go Yellville Summit's way. Here's Methvin with the serve once again. Puts it up over the net. It's going to be Lip there, the libero. She'll get it, and that one's hit out of bounds by Sullivan. Just a little too hard. Goes off the backside. Methvin trying for a third straight point, and she serves it directly out of bounds off the backside. Point's going to go to the Lady Bulldogs, and they will have the serve. That'll be Allie Lip. Lip serves it up pretty nicely, gets it over the net, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Panthers. Tied at 2 now. Here's Lip once again. Puts it up and over. And that one's off the backside. Off of Miss Trinity Murphy. Here's Lip on the serve once again. Puts it up over the net. Third hit coming up for the Lady Panthers. They'll get it over. Addie Ream on the front. Sets it up for Isom. Isom with a hard hit, and it stays in. Way to elevate Ella Isom. Here's Lip with the serve once again. She's gone 4 straight. She'll try to get her 5th, and she does. (5-2). Lady Bulldogs are leading this one. Here's Lip once again. She'll get it up and get it over. Lady Panthers set it up. Sullivan hits it backwards. Lip's going to try to save it. Hardy will get it over. And that one's a hard hit from KJ Moore, the senior of the Lady Panthers. And give that young lady some credit. She got up and laid the hammer down. Here's the serve from Yellville Summit coming out of the hands of Hannah Hayward. And a nice block by Ella Isom. Isom, such a defensive wall up there on the front lines for the Lady Bulldogs, as she has been all year. She can get it done on offense too. Claire South will be serving things up for the Lady Bulldogs here. 6-3. Quitman leads it. Here's the serve. She'll get it over the net. Set in the front. Isom pokes it over. It's another hit, and that one's going to be a violation on Isom. She touched the net there. If you notice something a little different about our broadcast, it's because we're on the opposite side from where we usually are today. There was, of course, the ring ceremony for our boys and girls track and cross country teams. Boys winning the Triple Crown. Very proud of them. If you're wondering what the Triple Crown is in track, it's when you win the cross country state championship, indoor state championship, and outdoor cross country track state championship, excuse me. A very impressive feat by the Bulldogs, the boys, and then the girls got their rings for cross country. Very proud of all of them. All of our student athletes. And Bickford pokes that one over. Yellville will return the favor. Ream sets it up, and that one's going to go out of bounds off of Hobbs. A little too much smoke behind that one from Hobbs. And here's KJ Moore with the serve for Yellville Summit. Ream with the setup. And it's going to go just barely out of bounds. Yellville Summit gets the point. It's 8-5. Excuse me, no, that stayed inbounds. And Isom with the serve. She'll get it over. Yellville Summit on their third hit. Gets it up. Gets it over. Diving to the floor is South. Nice save there by Yellville Summit. Hobbs. Ream. Bickford got that one over for the Lady Bulldogs. And she'll play some defense there. Tips it back over. Denies the tip over the net. Hobbs gets it over. Yellville Summit's going to return the favor. Ream with the hit. Bickford will get that one. Lady Panthers are going to hit it off the backside out of bounds. Point goes to the Lady Bulldogs. 9-5 now the score. Here's Isom on the serve. Ream and Bickford going to hit it over. Nice diving save there by number 5, Hannah Hayward. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs will get the point and the ball back. (10-5) the score, and Isom rockets that one off the back end. Out of bounds. Point goes to the Lady Panthers, and they will have the serve. This is our only action this week here in Quitman, as the football team has a bye, and the rest of the volleyball team's home. The rest of the volleyball team's games will be away games this week. There is a junior high football game on Thursday. Come out and show your support. I'm sure they'd greatly appreciate it. And that one's hit out of bounds by number 5, Hannah Hayward. Here's Hannah Hardy for the Lady Bulldogs, serving it up over the net, and it's good. And that one's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Panthers. And it looks like Yellville Summit will take a timeout. And you know what that means? That means we will take some time and recognize some of our lovely sponsors without whom we would not be able to do this broadcast. Petit Jean Fiber is a proud supporter and platinum sponsor of Quitman Bulldog Athletics. They provide better internet, better service, and better pricing. Call 501-745-2493 for more information. RK Barger Photography is a platinum sponsor and supports all things Quitman Athletics. She is eager to capture all the moments that matter most to the Quitman Bulldog family. Go Bulldogs! Calico Trailers is a proud platinum sponsor of Quitman Athletics. Calico is a family-owned and operated business serving Quitman and beyond since 1983. They custom build all trailers to fit all customers' needs. Visit calicotrailers.com for more information. Circle L Heat and Air is a locally owned business taking pride in supporting all things Quitman for over 10 years. Let's go Bulldogs. And Hannah Hardy will be back out there to serve. Once again, 13-6, the Lady Bulldogs lead this one in the first set. And the nice block by Sullivan. There on the end. Hardy will serve it up. Another time, gets it over the net. Lady Panthers get it over in 3. Ream hits it up. Sullivan with a nice tip over. And that one finds no man's land and gets down. Yellville Summit comes away with the point. 14-7. And they will have the serve. It's going to be number 20, Gracie Beatty, the senior. And that one kind of eluded the Lady Bulldogs there at the net. Here's the serve from Beatty. That one goes backwards off the hands of Lip. It's 14-9 here in the first set. 14-10, excuse me. And the serve over is good. Ream with the set. Sullivan gets it over the net and over the defense. Set, and it's hit well over the net by Methvin. Here's Hardy. She gets it back over. Hardy to Ream in the front. The set and the spike. Well done by Madison Harnett on the front lines. Here's number 15, Maddie Simone, serving it up for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll get it over. It's going to be hit 4 times by the Lady Panthers. And the Lady Bulldogs will get the point. Simone gives it up. Serving up for Yellville Summit, Abby Methvin, the senior. And she gets the point for the Lady Panthers, so she'll get to try it again. 16-11 the score, Methvin gives it. Ream, here's Sullivan, and she'll get it over. Lady Panthers look to answer, and they do. Nice save there by Hardy. And it looks like somebody on the front lines for the Lady Bulldogs touched the net. Either Harnick or Sullivan. Abby Methvin serving it up again. That one goes out of bounds off Hannah Hardy. And the Lady Bulldogs lead's been cut to 3. 16-13 here in the first set. Simone looks to get it over. She will, and it's out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs call a timeout. 16-14 the score. And it's time for some sponsors. Since 1997, Nestle Hunt Insurance has helped thousands of Arkansans like you with their insurance needs. For the best guidance with a personalized touch, call them at 501-589-2467 for health, life, and dental vision coverage options. Lindsay's Resort is a proud platinum sponsor of Quitman Athletics. Since 1965, Lindsay's Resort on the Little Red River has been serving families and groups in Heber Springs. You'll come for the fishing and stay for the fun with rustic log cabins, guided fishing trips, and the Pot of Gold restaurant. We're positive your stay will be unforgettable. Abby Methvin serving it up for the Lady Panthers of Yellville Summit. Still serving it up, I should say. She's gotten the past 4 points for them. And that one gets down into no man's land. The Lady Bulldogs will take the point and the ball back. Isom checks into the game. And Allie Lip is serving it up. That one saved nicely by KJ Moore. And the Lady Panthers can't get to that one in time. Lady Bulldogs gain another. It's 19-14. Excuse me, 18-14. Lip with the serve. Beautiful serve over the net by Lip, and that one's hit right back over by Hobson. Riley Hobson, number 2. Ella Isom put some smoke behind that one. Slowed down a little. Here's Sullivan. She's going to try to hit it over. She gets it, and Sullivan gets some air and keeps it on Yellville Summit's side. Great play there by Kaylin Sullivan. Lip on the serve once more. Puts it up, puts it over, and that one's off the back of Yellville Summit. It's out of bounds. Hit it off the backboard of the goal, and Yellville Summit kind of acted like they were still going to play it. But the referee said no. (20-14) the score here in the first set. Allie Lip serving for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll get it up and get it over. Sullivan puts it over the net. And that's going to be a Lady Bulldog point. Here's Allie Lip. Up in the air for the Lady Panthers. And it's hit over by KJ Moore. That one's going to find the floor. And the Lady Panthers get the point. 21-15. Hannah Hayward with the serve for the Lady Panthers. Ream on the front line. Isom smokes it out of bounds. And it'll be Lady Panthers serve once again. Hayward gets it over. Here's Ream. And now to Simone. Simone will serve it over nicely. Ream and a spike by Sullivan. That Hannah Hayward can't do nothing with. Claire South checks into the ball game, and she will take the serve. Up and over. Hayward's there to get it. Hayward's going to put it back over the net. And a nice block by Isom once again. Ella Isom elevates. And just a smooth defensive play there by the sophomore. And that's going to be another point for the Lady Bulldogs. It's match point. 24-16. One more, and the Lady Bulldogs will take the first set. South puts it over the net. It's delivered back over by the Lady Panthers. Isom gets it up over the net. Lady Bulldogs will get it back. Here's Bickford, and Bickford is blocked. Bickford was denied by Gracie Beatty on the front lines for Yellville Summit. Excuse me, that was Trinity Murphy. Give credit to the right young lady there. Bickford puts it up, puts it over. Moore will hit it over for the Lady Panthers. Isom, and that's going to be the point. Lady Bulldogs first to 25 in the first set. 25-17. And they will take a 1-0 lead. And we will take a pause and be right back in a moment. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Gooseberry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Courthouse Square in downtown Heber Springs. If you are in need of insurance, see Jamie Ivy and her staff, who are now offering health insurance enrollment. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy also provides private consultations, immunizations, along with testing for strep, flu, and COVID. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offer delivery and curbside pickup. Their staff is committed to fast and friendly service. Stop by today and see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Gooseberry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy. Go Bulldogs! And with that, Allie Lip serves it up for the start of this second set. For some reason, unbeknownst to me, the teams have swapped benches. And a nice block by Isom. Great elevation there by Ella Isom to deny Yellville Summit. And the Lady Bulldogs get the first point. That one up and over and out of bounds off of Yellville Summit. 2 in a row. Lip with a serve. And that one will be a point for the Lady Bulldogs. That one stays in bounds. Everybody thought it was out of bounds, but it's going to stay in. And the Lady Panthers will take a timeout after 4 quick points from the Lady Bulldogs. Lip with the serve. Lady Bulldogs with a 4-0 lead here in the second set. That one hit by Collins. Get it over the net. Isom elevates, spikes it, puts it into the wood for the Lady Bulldogs in their 5th straight point. Here's Lip on the serve. She'll get it up and over. And the favor is returned by Yellville Summit. Nice soft touch there by Sullivan. Lip's going to save that one from going out of bounds off of Hardy. They'll get it back over the net. Lady Panthers keep it in. And a block there from the Lady Panthers. It's going to be number 21, Trinity Murphy, on the front lines. First point of the set, and that one is going to go directly into the net. Clara South checks into the ball game, and so does Amber Bickford. Sullivan and Hardy will take a seat for the time being. 6-1 the lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Nice job by South keeping that one off the floor. That one's given back to the Lady Bulldogs. Here's Isom. She's going to elevate. And the Lady Panthers keep it in play. Bickford hits it over hard this time. Lady Panthers are going to slow it down, and they can't get that one. Young lady kind of swung and missed. (7-1) the score. Here's South on the serve. She'll hit the net with it, and the Lady Panthers will get the ball and the point. That one hit well over the net by number 5, Hannah Hayward. And that was a hard hit there by number 7, KJ Moore. That one definitely had a boom behind it. I'm not sure if you could hear that, but I sure could. And I've got a headset on. Here's Bickford. She'll hit it over and into no man's land. Great position there by Bickford to get the point back for the Lady Bulldogs. 8-3 the score. Addie Ream will be serving it for the Lady Bulldogs. It looks like Hobbs will check back in. And Simone will take a seat. Lip gets it up. A nice set by Ream. Here's Hobbs, and that one is kept off the floor by the Lady Panthers. Isom's going to elevate, and that one's hit backwards out of bounds off of Yellville Summit. They're going to keep it in play, though. Great job by the Lady Panthers there. And a big block by number 7, KJ Moore. She elevates and gets off the ground pretty well there, a lot like what Ella Ison's been doing. And it looks like we'll have a substitution. Number 30, Hallie Shipman's going to come in and serve it for the Lady Panthers. She'll hit it over the net very well. The set by Ream, and Isom is denied. She was denied there by who else but KJ Moore. Moore doing a great job defending the net there by the Lady Panthers, for the Lady Panthers, I should say. That one's going to be hit out of bounds by the Lady Bulldogs. And their lead has been diminished. It's 8-6 here in the second set. Only hanging on by 2. Lip gets it up. Ream to Isom, who kind of made an underestimation as to how much power she would need to get it over the net there. She was going for the tip. Ream's going to set it up for Bickford. Bickford will softly get it over the net. Lady Panthers trying to corral it back into play, and they will do that. Here's Isom. She'll get it over. That one's back, and it's out of bounds off of the Lady Panthers. Ella Isom will get the serve. 9-7's the score. Beautiful serve by Isom. Lots of power, and it stayed in bounce. Harnick to Ream on the set. Hobbs is going to get it over. And a last-second hit. Gets it over. And a block from number 20, Gracie Beatty, on the front lines. Denies Madison Harnick. (9-8) the score. Number 11, Bradlyn Collins, going to be serving it for the Lady Panthers. Lip does a great job of keeping it in play, and that one's going to be hit over the net by Hobbs. Collins in the middle, sets it, and it's out of bounds off the Lady Bulldogs on the defensive wall in the front, and this game's tied at 9. There will be a timeout called, and we'll take it with them to recognize some of our wonderful sponsors. Bobby Kennedy Construction is a 4th-generation supporter of the Quitman Bulldogs. We are family-owned and operated since 1985. Go Bulldogs! RK Barger Photography is a platinum sponsor and supports all things Quitman athletics. She is eager to capture all the moments that matter most to the Quitman Bulldog family. Go Bulldogs! BLK Quarries has 2 locations for the sale of rock products. Our first location in Rosebud at 36 Boggs Lane. Call us at 501-556-0711. New location opening soon in Greenbriers at 282 Highway 25. And the number is 501-589-2133. BLK Quarries thinks the Bulldogs rock. And it's served over the net by the Lady Panthers. And another deny in the front, this time by number 1, Abby Meffin. And the Lady Panthers will take their first lead. And that one's going to be out of bounds. Off of the Lady Bulldogs. The serve is good from Collins. That one stays in bounds just inside that back line, and the Lady Bulldogs sneak in a point. It's 10-11. Lady Bulldogs will have the serve. Looks like it's going to go to Hannah Hardy. Hardy will get it over the net. Collins with the hit. And that one's going to go out of bounds off of Hobbs. Lady Panthers will get the point. Hobbs gets the hit off the serve. A nice tip by Madison Harnick. And it looks like the Lady Bulldogs will take another point. 11-12 the score. Lady Bulldogs down by 1 here in the second set. Maddie Simone will be serving it up. Simone gets it, and it's over the net. That one's going to go out of bounds. A hard hit ball by Methvin. Score is knotted up at 12. Hard fought set here between these two teams. That one's hit well over the net by Simone. Hit back to Simone, and Harnick is going to get it back over the net. Ream with the set to Sullivan. Sullivan hits it well. It's going to be kept in play by Moore. Hardy dives to the floor, saves it from going out. Ream's going to get it back over. Hardy with a nice job keeping her hands between the ball and the floor. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs tried everything they could to save that one. Madison Harnick even used her foot. It's 12-13. Lady Panthers once again will take the lead. And they will also take the serve. Gracie Beatty, the senior, serving it up. She'll get it up and over the net. The set to Sullivan was beautiful there by Ream on the front. Lady Panthers going to keep it in play. Here's Ream again with the set, this time to Harnick. Ream sets it again. Sullivan will get it over. Lady Panthers doing a great job of keeping it in play, and it's going to go out of bounds off the backside. Lady Bulldogs tie it up at 13 once again, and Allie Lip will have the serve. Harnick checks out. Isom comes in. Here's the serve by Lip. And Isom can't get that one over the net. Yellville Summit will take the point and the ball. Here's the serve from Methvin. Ream sets it over the net. That one's a hard hit ball by Moore, but the Lady Bulldogs do a great job of keeping that one in play. Ream sets it. Sullivan tips it over the net. Lady Panthers will get it back. Isom out of the back, and it's out of bounds. Methvin with the serve once again. Lip will get it over. Here's Ream. She'll set it to Sullivan. Sullivan, the nice hit over the net. And how about KJ Moore? Senior really stepping it up here in this set. Playing well on the front line. 16-13, Yellville Summit leads it in the second set. And that one will be out of bounds off the Lady Panthers. Lady Bulldogs are going to make a couple of substitutions. Claire South comes into the ball game, as does Amber Bickford. That one hit directly at South. She'll keep it in play. Bickford gets that one over. Moore there just in time, and that one's going to be out of bounds. South couldn't contain it. It's now 14-17. That one hit over the net by Hayward. That one, a great job by Bickford to keep it in play. It's going to be hit out of bounds by Isom, though. 18-14 the score. Hayward hits that one, and it's out of bounds. Addie Ream will have the serve for the Lady Bulldogs. It's up, and it's into the net. Hallie Shipman will be serving for the Lady Panthers. She'll get it up and over. Ream on the front lines gets it up. And Bickford with a very hard hit. Saved in the back by Shipman. Isom finds where nobody's at. Beautiful job by Ella Isom. And Isom will be the one to serve it. 16-19 the serve. Lady Bulldogs down 3. That one's hit. And immediately returned by the Lady Panthers. Here's Ream on the hit, and she will get it down. Great job by Addie Ream. Isom with the serve. And it hits Shipman and goes out of bounds. 18-19 the score now. Isom with the chance here to tie it. Up and over. Beautiful serve. It's into the net, and they're not going to get there in time. 19-19. Lady Bulldogs take the point. Isom will serve it once more. It's up, and it's over. Isom serves with some fire behind it. Lady Panthers are going to return it after they slow it down. And they don't get to that one in time. Lady Bulldogs have taken the lead back. Looks like Yellville Summit's going to call a timeout. And we'll be right back. We would like to extend a special thanks to the South family for feeding student athletes before the games this afternoon, and to all of the members of the Bulldog Booster Club who make feeding our athletes possible before every athletic event. So a big thank you there to the South family. Lady Bulldogs get that one back over the net. That's going to be denied by Harnick and Hobbs on the front line. Good attempt there by Moore. Moore can hit it pretty hard. And the Lady Bulldogs now with a 2-point lead, 21-19. Isom setting it up in the back. She'll serve it up and over. Harnick denies that one. And that one's going to be off the hands of Harnick. And backwards. Ream falling to the floor to try to get there, but she's not in time. 21-20 the score. Bradlyn Collins will be serving it for the Lady Panthers. Looks like Bickford with the hustle play gets it over the net. Bickford falling to the floor that time to keep it off the floor, and a big hit there by Lip. Lip in the back corner, the setup by Ream. Now Harnick. Bickford gets that one over the net, and it's good for a point. What a set by the Lady Bulldogs. They kept the ball corralled in the entire time, and I'm not even sure how they did it. Looks like there's going to be a few substitutions made. Bickford and South will come out. Hardy and Sullivan will come in. 22-20 the score here in this second set. Lady Bulldogs looking to make it 2-0. That one's set over the net by Moore. Here's Harnick, and she'll get it in there on the back corner for the point. Hardy with the serve. Yellville Summit making a few substitutions. Riley Hobson's going to come into the game. That one hit up and into the bleachers. Abby Methvin ran into the bleachers and hit him pretty hard. She was trying to keep the ball in play. Great hustle there by Abby Methvin. Give her credit. She hit the base of the bleachers, which is solid concrete. Lady Bulldogs with the match point, 24-20 the score. Hard hit and out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs take the second set by a score of 25-20. A hard fought set here. And they're switching benches again. Something we haven't seen them do all year. But don't be confused, because I'm guessing it's going to be normal from now on if they've done it twice so far. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back here on the Quitman Bulldogs Sports Network. Welcome back. And we'll take a short moment to recognize some of our sponsors. Cynthia and Bobby Kennedy are owners of CK Asphalt, located in Rosebud. We love our Bulldog family. Go Black and Gold. Laura Davis with Remax Elite Real Estate is here to help you buy or sell home or land. For a great real estate experience and an agent with expertise, give Laura a call, 501-269-0649. And it looks like Yellville Summit will have the serve. To start things off, it's going to be number 1, Abby Methvin. She's been playing some pretty solid ball for the Lady Panthers tonight. Her along with Miss KJ Moore. They've both been dynamite for this Panthers team. Lady Bulldogs are going to hit that one into the net. And it's going to be 1-0 Yellville. Here's Methvin on the serve once again. That one goes into the net. Tied at 1. Allie Litt getting the first serve for the Lady Bulldogs, as she always does. Here's the serve, and it's good as gold over the net. And out of bounds off of the Lady Panthers. Lip on the serve. Once again, gets it just barely low. And it's into the net. 2-2 the score here in the third set. Lady Bulldogs with the win here can put this one to bed. And that one hit out of bounds by the Lady Bulldogs. Served up by Hannah Hayward. Sullivan tips it over the net. Nice hard hit there by Moore to get it back over to the other side. That one set up by Moore. A nice tip over there by the Lady Panthers. Lady Bulldogs keep it in play, and it's going to go out of bounds just off the backside. 2-4, Lady Panthers lead this one. Here's Hayward with the serve once again. Ream sets it in the front for Isom, who locates it perfectly where nobody's at. Great job by Ella Isom. Few substitutions are made. It looks like Claire South and Amber Bickford will come in place of Hannah Hardy and Kaylin Sullivan. Here's South with the serve. She'll get a good one. Isom hits it hard, and she's going to hit it a little too hard as she couldn't stop herself from hitting the net. Lady Panthers with the point and the lead. Ball served over the net by number 30, Hallie Shipman. That one hit well by Bickford. And that's going to be a point for the Lady Bulldogs. Addie Ream on the serve, gets it up, gets it over. Kept in play well by the Lady Panthers. They'll return the favor. Ream with the set over the net is Bickford. It's out of bounds off the backside. Excuse me, that's not Bickford. That's Lexi Hobbs. Serve from the Lady Panthers. Lip receives it. Ream to Lip with the set, and there's South. She will get it over, but it's going to go out of bounds. South knew it was out of bounds as soon as she hit it. Lady Panthers lead 4-7. And that one finds its way directly through two Lady Bulldogs. And that's an ace for Bradlyn Collins. Collins with the serve. Found in the back by South. Here's Bickford with a hard hit over, and she keeps it in the back corner. Great job by Bickford, and the hard hitting Ella Isom will be serving it for the Lady Bulldogs. Here it is. It's up, and it's out of bounds. A little bit too much pop behind that one. And Isom will take a seat. Lip will come in. KJ Moore hits it hard, and hits it way out of bounds. 6-9 the score. And Hannah Hardy will be serving it for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll get it up, get it over the net. And it's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Panthers. Here's Hardy with the serve. Lady Panthers keep it in play. Nice job by Hardy keeping that one off the floor. And Ream, I think she thought that one was going to hit her in the face, and she kind of brought her shoulders up a little bit, and the ball went out of bounds. Here's the serve. That'll find Hardy. Here's Sullivan on the front, and she puts it right where nobody's at. Beautiful job by Kaylin Sullivan. It's 8-10. Lady Bulldogs down 2. They have the 2-0 advantage here in the game. They've won 2 sets. Serve is up. Serve is good from the Lady Bulldogs. It's returned, and here's Sullivan. Returned once again. That one's just short of the net, as Simone couldn't get that one. Not enough oomph behind it. 8-11 the score. Here's the serve from the Lady Panthers by way of Abby Methvin. And Harnick was denied there on the front lines by Trinity Murphy. Great job by Murphy. And a hard hit there by Moore. That one's going to go out of bounds off of Sullivan. Here's the serve. Up and over the net. Ream to Simone. Simone will get it over the net. It's set back over the net by the Lady Panthers. Harnick does a beautiful job of getting the ball over the defenders, and that one comes up on Sullivan, and it's going to go out of bounds. Eight to 13, Lady Panthers lead this one. Here's the serve. It's up and it's over. And it's hit out of bounds off the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs looking a little shaken here, and they will call a timeout. 14-8 the score. Yellville Summit leads it. We'll be right back. And we're back. As Methvin is awaiting the green light to serve. Here is the serve. It's good. It's going to get it over the net. Beautiful job by Ream. And they're going to say that Yellville Summit touched the net on the play. That point and the ball is going to go to Quitman. Here's Lip on the serve. She'll get it up, get it over. Pretty hard hit serve. It's going to go high in the air, but the Lady Panthers going to corral it and keep it in bounds and in play. Isom smokes that one over the net. Moore keeps that one in play. Ream to Sullivan. Sullivan softly gets it, and the Lady Panthers will keep it up and going. Isom with the tip gets it over the net. Beautiful execution by Ella Isom. She saw what everybody was ready for and gave them the opposite. And that one will stay in bounds. An ace serve there for Allie Lip. Lady Bulldogs looks like they've got a little bit of a rejuvenation after that timeout. Sometimes the timeout's all you need. And that one's hit into the net by the Lady Panthers. Here's Lip on the serve. Up, over. And kept in play by the Lady Panthers. Ream sets it up. Sullivan tips it. It's right back over. And that one goes into the net by Murphy, and looks like Yellville Summit will take a timeout now. Lady Bulldogs score 4 straight points, bring it back to a 1-point deficit. 13-14 the score here in the third set. This broadcast is brought to you by Arkansas Elite Welding Academy, Palmer Plumbing, HVM Electrical, and State Farm Insurance agent Mark Mansfield. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors, without whom this broadcast would not be possible. Allie Lip will be serving things for the Lady Bulldogs. Down 1, 13-14. Here's the serve. She'll get it over. Set and denied in the front by Isom. Hit out of bounds by the Panthers. And the Lady Bulldogs have come back to tie it up. The last set was hard fought, and it looks like this one's going to be hard fought as well. Here's Lip with the serve. That one is hit over the net by the Lady Panthers. However, Collins hit the net, and that'll give the Lady Bulldogs the ball and the point. 15-14, Lady Bulldog advantage. That one's going to sail and go just out of bounds off of Allie Lip. It's tied at 15. And there we saw KJ Moore deny Addie Ream on the front. Yellville Summit regains the lead. Here's the serve by Hayward. Ream, Lip calling off her teammates for it. She'll hit it over the net. That one's hit over the net by Moore. Here's Sullivan with a nice gentle tip. Moore smokes it, and it goes off Hardy and out of bounds backwards. 15-17. Hayward with a serve. And Lip hits that one directly into the net. Hayward with the serve once again. Gets it up, gets it over. Hardy's there to meet it. Sullivan tips it over the net. Moore gonna softly get it over. Ream returns the favor. There's Collins on the front. Isom elevates. Hits it in hard, and it stays in on the back corner. Hardy and Sullivan will take a seat. Bickford and South will come back in. 16-18 the score. Lady Bulldogs down 2 here in this third set. And Ream sticks her hand out there and attempt to save it, and it goes the opposite direction of which she was intending. 16-19. Up and over is the serve by Hallie Shipman. Seniors serving well all night. Moore's going to keep that one in play. Gets over the net. And Addie Ream will get it down to the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. They'll get the point, and Ream will get the serve. Ream serve up. Good. Moore gets that one back over to the Lady Bulldogs. Ream gets there in time. Gets it back over the net in 3, and out of bounds off the backside. Here's Ream. Gets it up, gets it over. Beautiful serve by Ream. Moore is there. And it's going to hit the floor. Lady Bulldogs down 18-20. Lip keeps that one in play. Hit back over the net by South. There's Hobbs. Keep that one off the floor. That one over the net. Denied by Isom. Lady Panthers going to keep it in play, and the Bulldogs can't get to it. Here's the setup. Claire South will get the hit to keep it in play. Lip to Bickford, who bats that one over the net. South elevates, gets it over. Here's Moore. Great job by Allie Lip to keep that one off the floor. It was very hard hit by Moore from the other side. That one set over the net beautifully by Methvin. It's falling to the floor. Lady Panthers keep it in play. But they won't get to that one. The Lady Bulldogs sneak it in for the point. Ella Isom will be serving for the Lady Bulldogs. She gets the green light. Beautiful serve by Isom. Ream can't get to that one. It's a little too close to the net for her liking. (22-19). Lady Panthers with the advantage. Harnick will get that one over for the Lady Bulldogs. Ream with a nice set over the net. That one's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Panthers. Here's Hardy with the serve for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll get it over the net. Lady Panthers keep it in play. And Abby Methvin finds no man's land. Lady Bulldogs couldn't get there. Lands it right in the middle. 23-20 the score. Lady Panthers lead this third set. Varville Electric is family owned and operated since 2006. Varville Electric proudly sponsors all Quitman Bulldog athletics. Go Bulldogs! Cutting Edge Welding and Fabrication is once again proud to be a sponsor of Bulldog Athletics. They offer a variety of services to the Quitman community and surrounding areas, including CNC plasma cutting, structural steel, custom metal, art and signs, and metal stairs and handrails. Go Bulldogs! Serving it up for Yellville Summit. It's going to be number 20, Gracie Beatty. Lady Bulldogs keep it in play, trying to corral this one, and they will. They hit it over without going out of bounds. And that one's off of alley lip. It's going to go out of bounds off the backside, and Yellville Summit has the match point. (24-20). Serve is good. Sullivan tips it over. Great reflexes there. Yellville Summit returns the favor. Kept in play beautifully by Hayward. Ream with a set over the net, and she lays it down. Coming into the game for Yellville Summit, it's going to be number 13, Kyla Jackson. Looks like Maddie Simone will be serving for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll get it up and get it over. Hardy gets that one over the net for the Lady Bulldogs. Sullivan keeps that one in play. Great job. Last second save by Sullivan. Ream on the front lines with the set. She'll set it to Harnick. Harnick softly serves it over the net. Harnick on the front once again. Tries to shoot this one towards the back. Mora was there for it. Harnick once again gets it over. Ream on the front sets it for Harnick. Harnick with the tip over the net. Lady Panthers look to answer, and they do. Gets it back over. Here's Ream. Hit over the net well by the Lady Panthers. Lady Bulldogs still keeping it in play. And it's good. Madison Harnick with the point. Lady Bulldogs not going away easy. Serve is good, and it's hit out of bounds by Moore. The Lady Bulldogs have come back. It's 23-24. They will have the serve after the timeout. Of course, the rules in volleyball, the team that wins has to win by at least 2 points. So keep that in mind as we go into these crucial moments of this third set. It's Laura Davis with RE/MAX Elite Real Estate is here to help you buy or sell your home or land. For a great real estate experience and an agent with expertise, give Laura a call at 501-269-0649. Maddie Simone is given the green light to serve it, and she'll hit it over the net beautifully for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Panthers with a nice hit. Here's Sullivan. She'll tip it over. It's hit right back. Here's Sullivan once again over. And a nice dive by Moore to keep it in play. And it's out of bounds off of the Lady Panthers. The Lady Bulldogs have tied it up at 24. Here's Simone. From the backside, she serves it. That'll find Moore. And it's going to find the floor. Yellville Summit takes a 1-point lead, 25-24. Match point here for the third set. The serve is up by Methvin. Ream on the front sets it. Harnick tries to go to the back with it. Beautiful job by Addie Ream to keep it in play off the tip of the net. Moore bops it over. Ream with a set. Here's Sullivan. Hits it high in the air. It's going to come down. Here's Moore. And she is denied by Harnick. But it falls between Harnick and the net. The Lady Bulldogs drop the third set. And the score is now 2-1. Yellville Summit wins a close one there by a score of 26-24. We'll take a brief intermission, and we'll be right back in about 2 minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Lady Bulldogs have a 1-0 lead. Allie Lip serving it up for the Lady Bulldogs, and that'll be an ace.
It's not in. Plug it back in. Look over there. It's not on.
Here's Lip
Okay.
with the serve once again, puts it up. It's over, and the Lady Panthers will hit it into the net. 3-0 Lady Bulldogs.
We can take this one down if we don't need it. You want to go ahead and do that? Okay. After this.
Here's the serve from Lip. And an ace from Lip once again. That's 4 straight for the Lady Bulldogs. Looks like Yellville Summit's formulated a little bit of a student section across from us. Cheering on their girls, as they should. They've played hard all night. That one with a hard hit from Ella Isom, and it'll stay in bounds for the point. Here's Allie Lip on the serve. She'll get it up and get it over. Ream with a little poke over the net. Nice play by Hardy to keep it in. And that one's going to sail out of bounds by Allie Lip. Lady Panthers with the serve, and it goes into the net off the hands of Abby Methvin. Claire South will be serving for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll get it up, get it over. Here's Moore, and Moore's hit directly into the net. (7-1) the score. Bulldogs off to an early lead. Trying to put this one to bed so they can go home. That one is denied in the front by number 21, Trinity Murphy. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We're having some camera issues. Yellville Summit. It's 9-4, the score. Here's the serve from Yellville Summit. Hobbs on the front. Here's Ream. She'll get it over the net. Yellville Summit looks to get it back. Moore with the hard hit. And it's returned. And that one's up and reeled back in by the Lady Panthers. That one was smoked. Stayed in bounds by KJ Moore. What a play. Great positioning by Moore. And that one's hit out of bounds from Yellville Summit. Once again, we apologize for the camera difficulties. Gonna be a little wonky for a minute, but it'll get better, I promise. Just stay with us. Lady Bulldogs up 11-5. They'll get the serve. Hannah Hardy will serve it up. It's up, and it's good. And it's an ace for Hardy. Trying to get things worked out here for you folks. That one kept in bounds by the Lady Panthers. Way to keep it in play. Madison Harnick elevates. And it hits the ground. Lady Bulldogs get the point. Timeout by Yellville Summit. Lady Bulldogs lead this one 13-5. And we will take a moment to hear a word about our wonderful sponsors. Calico Trailers is a proud platinum sponsor of Quitman Athletics. Calico is a family-owned and operated business serving Quitman and beyond since 1983. They custom-build all trailers to fit all customers' needs. Visit calicotrailers.com for more information. Since 1997, Nestlehead Insurance has helped thousands of Arkansans like you with their insurance needs. For the best guidance with a personalized touch, call them at 501-589-2467 for health, life, and dental vision coverage options. Lady Bulldogs get the serve. Here's Hannah Hardy serving it up, and she will keep it in play. That one's hit well over the net by Hobbs. Harnick gets the tip over the net, and she puts it where nobody's at. Hit them where they ain't, said Hall of Famer Wee Willie Keeler, and that is exactly what Harnick just did. Keeler, of course, a baseball Hall of Famer, not a volleyball player, but it's still relevant nonetheless, and that one will fall in for another point for the Lady Bulldogs, who are on a little bit of a hot streak here. 15-5 the score. Here in this fourth set, Lady Bulldogs lead Yellville Summit 2-1. (15-6). Yellville Summit takes the point. Here's a serve from Moore. That one is up, and it's into the net. Moore with the serve once again. She'll hit it up, hit it over. Hardy with a nice job to keep it in play. That one's going to be over the net. Hardy does it again. Ream with the set up front. That one's hit hard by Hobbs. It's off the Panthers and out of bounds. Serve is up by Simone. Lip's going to keep it in play for the Lady Bulldogs. Ream with the set. Sullivan elevates, hits it toward the backside. It'll stay in play. And 4 hits off of the Lady Panthers of Yellville Summit. Lady Bulldogs will get another point, up by 10, 17-7. Simone gets the serve over the net. That one. And there's a violation on the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Panthers will get the point. Not entirely sure what that violation was. (17-8) the score. Ream on the front line sets it, and Sullivan is denied. Nice job by Lip to be there and get it back over the net in 3. That one hit up. Sullivan tried to get that one over the net, but she hit it a little low. Goes directly into the net instead. 17-9 the score. That one smoked over the net by number 20, Gracie Beatty. Nice set by Ream. Here's the hit. Methvin gets it over, and it's back over to the Panthers. Denied by Harnick on the front. Yellville Summit's going to get it over that time. Harnick this time tips it off the top of the net and gets it to go over. Beautiful job by Madison Harnick. Whether she meant to do it or not, it's 18-9. Allie Lip, the libero, will serve it for the Lady Bulldogs. And Ella Isom elevates and hits it into the hands of the defender, who bats it down to the floor immediately. 19-9 Lady Bulldogs are just ready to go home, it seems, and they will hit that one over the net, and it lands right between the legs of KJ Moore. It looked like she kind of caught it with her feet there. Here's Lip on the serve. Gets it up and over. And that one is denied by Isom on the front. 21-9. Here's Lip once again. She'll get it over. Panthers will return the favor. Addie Ream tips it over, tries to sneak it by the Lady Panthers, but they were ready for it, and point's going to go to Yellville Summit. Allie Lip couldn't get there in time. 21-10 is your score here in the 4th set. Lady Bulldogs lead it 2-1. And no communication there between Ream and Sullivan, as that one hits the floor between them. Here's the serve from Methvin. Reed to Hardy. Hardy smokes it over the net. Moore is going to set that one up and over. And Ella Ison didn't get enough loft on the ball. Her teammates tried to save it from hitting the floor, and nobody was successful. 21-12. Here's Isom Still got a good hit in. Keeps it in on the backside. Lady Panthers will return the favor. And Lip keeps it in on the back corner. Allie Lip smokes it past Yellville Summit. 22-12. Hardy and Sullivan will take a seat. South and Bickford will come in. Serves over the net. Beautiful. That one deflected. Isom tried to get it over, but she was denied by number 21, Trinity Murphy of the Lady Panthers. Great job by Murphy there on the defense. Isom falling to the floor to keep that one in play, and that one is hit into the back end corner, staying in bounds. Great job, Amber Bickford. Here's Ream on the serve this time for the Lady Bulldogs. 23-13 the score. South gets it over. And it falls in between two Panthers. Abby Methvin was hustling trying to get there, but she couldn't make it in time. Dove to the floor